Why I feel in the face of all the problems in the world impotent, and why I somehow cannot manage to transform I. Now here we get to the real problem, because we're always telling each other that we should be different. Now, I'm not going to tell you that tonight. Why not? Because I know you can't. Nor can I. That may sound depressing, but I'll tell you it isn't. It's very hard. But everybody, you see, who is at all sensitive and awake to their own problems and human problems, is trying to change himself. We know we can't change the world unless we change ourselves.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's live stream. What to do? Well, we got to talk about Bitcoin. Certainly, that should be our number one priority. Where to start, though? You know, it's kind of just the same chart. We've been getting the same signals for quite some time. It's slow. It's going to be a slow month. It's going to be a profitable month, but it's going to be a slow month. Really need to iterate that repeatedly. All right? Okay, let's record this. So, we're going to go to the BLX ticker to start things off. I want to take a look at the weekly chart. It's going to be our go-to for the moment. And I do need to snap this back to our regular settings. Right, and we're just going to switch this from custom to standard settings. Beautiful. Okay, so what are we looking at here, my friends? Did I not do that right? I don't think I did. No, I want this to be there. I hit cancel, my bad. Anyway. So, really, this market cycle is just periods of expansion and periods of compression. And if you really wanted to define that, you can see it quite clearly, quite visually, just with the 3D wave PM, where we actually have significant periods of compression, which follows significant period of expansion, which represents a bull run. And let's just switch to logarithmic so we can get a nice good look at this bad boy. Yeah, band values go below 0, so it does look funky until I zoom in. Okay, so whenever we do get this major expansion, that represents, well, there has been trending, there has been overexpanded periods, which subsequently lead to a domino toppling effect, where we see mean reversion after mean reversion after mean reversion. And after the initial move, there is a brief period of compression. So after the initial move, there is a brief period of compression, which follows the subsequent flowing of volatility overhead, which follows the subsequent flowing of volatility overhead. This is really cool because you can actually see where the significant downtrends were in each of these, right? So for this entire duration, we see periods of healthy compression because we see these green values radiating upward in this area here, right? This green circle is the lateral trading that happened, okay? And then we actually got the same thing over here, where we have this strong period of compression, which signifies itself right through here, right? Where we just get nothing but lateral trading, and all our short-term distributions return to a state of potential energy, right? So once they've returned to a state of potential energy, what happens? Well, we get new expansion, and the direction of that expansion can be defined by CCI, right? Just which side of the distribution it's all facing. So you'll notice in each instance we have this new expansion of our smaller periods, which happened here and here, right? And that can be seen as this downtrend here and this downtrend here. We have that same expansion of mass in each area, it's just uncanny, where we have this period of compression, which led to high potential energy, which led to sufficient downtrend, right? Think about this. If you have long-term institutional benchmarks and you have already crossed their relative mean reversion pivots, but you have too much short-term mass, that means it would actually require an unrealistic amount of force to push price to the downside. Okay, well, that's not logical. Why would you forcibly push something when it's already taking the path of least resistance to that location? Right? So that's why we got these periods of lateral trading. Because even though we entered our relative mean reversion pivots on each of these bands, what needed to happen? We needed to see the compression of the short-term periods, because you cannot push periods that have too much mass without an unrealistic amount of force. Right? So all our short-term distributions were too wide. And if you want to push a distribution that's too wide, you need more volume to do so. So what's the alternative? You either buy or do nothing. And because we're in a bearish mean reversion pivot where price needed to retrace, 50%, the only logical option is to do nothing, which is why we had these periods of compression, which is why this green circle appeared here and why this green circle appeared here. Because the period of short-term compression actually restores short-term periods to states of potential energy. And if you have high potential energy, well, then you can actually force price with volume to the direction it already said it was going to go. This is also known as a bear flag. That's literally the only reason a bear flag forms, where you have a tight compressing range like so, where you have a downward move, a lateral move, followed by a downward move, a downward move, followed by a lateral move, followed by a downward move. That's just what a bear flag is. And the same applies to bull flags. It's ridiculous. Where it would take too much force to continue pushing price in the direction it's trending. So the best option is to do nothing. And that's actually where I make most of my money. Periods where it's not profitable to do something. Well, it would be profitable, but it simply would require too much volume to move the market in the way market makers would want. So when you have these periods of doing nothing, that's where I make my money, right? This is true for the bull runs too, where we have the upward move, and then we had too much mass, so what do? Well, nothing. They let price compress, and if you're getting compressing price and you can define the relevant mean reversion pivots, well, simple as that. If our 50 period distribution, which it did, at this location has too much mass, right? And we re-enter the 50 band, we can expect reversion to the 50 mean. And then we will trade laterally as defined by that 50 band until it is sufficiently compressed to once again allow for trend. Simple as that, guys. Markets are just push and pull, expansion and compression, yin and yang. It's kind of surprising just how much physics actually applies to the market. Where we get these ridiculous periods of trend, and they must be met with an equally ridiculous period of compression. You can see this on any chart, really. Let's take a look at Apple. The way these mean reversion pivots work is just uncanny. Absolutely uncanny. Okay, we're going to take a look at the daily chart here. Ready for this? We're going to wait to see what the longest overexpanded period on the 3D wave PM was. Okay, for this downward move, right? This downward move generated a lot of mass. Okay, this was a significant downward move. Let's say people want to keep on pushing this price downward, but they can't because it would require an unrealistic amount of force. So what do people do? Well, I'm not sure they actually do this, but it's what I've discovered. Right, our longest overexpanded period is 160. So if we define a 160 band on this chart, well, we're going to get some pretty cool results. So what happens when we re-enter the compressing band? We revert to its relative mean, just like that. So I could have reliably told you that the downtrend was over at this location. Because once you enter a compressing period, we must revert to that relative compressing period's mean. And this happens with around 95% accuracy. I'm on my way to becoming a millionaire, folks. I've discovered the secret to the market. Right? You just have to take a large number of positions with a very small amount of capital, or a small percentage of your capital, just so you don't blow up your account. And it's going to take me a few years, but I have the keys to the kingdom, and apparently you do too now. So, a little bit of time and we'll be golden. Really, guys. Alright, friends. Now that this tangent is over, I'm actually going to show you why I went on the tangent. Turn off logarithmic. Goddamn. Okay. So we're on the 1 hour chart. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction, right? So if we change this to the 1050 period, like so. Beautiful. This large significant move here generated mass. It generated distributional width. It overexpanded periods. And if you were to open up a high resolution version of 3D Wave PM, and I don't have that loaded because it lags this trading view idea more than it has already lagged. So take my word for it. Or we could just point it out on the 4 hour chart, right? And then do some basic division. But our longest overexpanded period is this plume of mass. Goes up to the 1050 period right here, right? That's where the red stops. So we have loaded up the 1.25 standard deviation of that compressing band. At least now it's compressing. It used to be expanding, right? Because as long as that longest overexpanded distribution is in a state of expansion, it counts as trend. As long as we are above the band, Bitcoin was trending to the upside, right? And as soon as that trend ended at this location, it activated the bearish condition, which led us to believe the following. Price will now trade laterally as defined by the longest overexpanded period. So, these pivots defined right here, like so, this compressing band, we have, well, lateral trading. Simple as that. So, in other words, your short entries will be from the top edge of this band or the bottom edge of this band. And typically, I refer to these as mean reversion conditions, where we expect price to revert to its relative mean. It's kind of entertaining, though. Mean reversions aren't technically a requirement of the signal. All that needs to happen is price will trade laterally, as defined by the band, as long as its relative wave PM reading is reading above a 0.7 value. So let's actually uncheck a few of these and change the 100 period to 1050, just so you can see what I mean. Okay. Beautiful. So, price will trade laterally. As defined by this period's wave PM reading, as long as it remains above this value here. And if we are above that value, price will most probably not escape the compressing band. Okay? Now, as soon as this 1050 period returns below the 0.7 value, that means price will be able to leave its 1.25 standard deviation. Until then, it would require an unrealistic amount of force in order to generate that kind of move. Okay? So, mean reversions are a byproduct of the lateral trading. Price can, in theory, do this. It can go sideways, it can trend along the top edge of the band, and then eventually our 100 value will dip below 0.7 and price could, in theory, continue trend. Right? That's completely probable. It's completely possible. However, I will not expect trend continuation as long as this reading is above the 0.7 value, as it is extremely difficult to cause the re-expansion of a distribution already in a state of compression that is coming from a place of significant relative distributional width. I swear to God, guys, this is the keys to the kingdom. Okay? And I can actually point out an example to you where that mean reversion condition failed. Or it didn't technically fail, it simply stalled out. Because the lateral trading itself was the condition and not the mean reversion. And that was actually one of the times where my strategy, quote unquote, failed. Right? Simply because my target is a byproduct of a different condition. And I believe it's here. Yeah, this is it. So in this location, our longest overexpanded period was 280. So if I load up the 280 band here, we're going to notice something interesting. And of course, we're going to load up a 280 period wave PM as well. Beautiful. And I'm just going to wait for it to load. Is it loaded? There it goes. This is absolutely uncanny. So we had a large overexpansion, which generated this relative plume of mass. And what happens? When we re-enter its 1.25 standard deviation, it returns it to a state of compression, right? And you'll notice the compression radiating upwards through all these different periods. Now, what happens when the 280 period, which tagged the 0.9, returns below the 0.7? It means the distribution is sufficiently compressed to allow for trend. And if it is sufficiently compressed to allow for trend, well, then it's no longer contained by the band, right? When we activate the mean reversion condition, lateral trading is defined by the band. So it means it can go down here, it can go up here, it can go down here. The chances that it will hit the mean in that time span is very high, right? It's, I don't have a good analogy. I really don't. Okay, let's put it like this. You put a bunch of ping pong balls in a square box, and all the ping pong balls, for some reason, decide to remain on the left side. You wouldn't really want to bet that that would happen, right? You would want to bet that the values or the ping pong balls were evenly dispersed in the distribution. Obviously, there's more to that, including sentiment of the market, right? And one of the explanations of this is, if you enter a mean reversion condition and you don't have any selling pressure, then by all means, price is just going to trade laterally until once again the amount of required force is no longer so high that trend could not continue. So, bull flag. And here's another bull flag. Imagine that. This is pretty interesting because in this example, we actually never activate a mean reversion condition. So here, our longest overexpanded period is 220. So if I load up a 220 band here, that's actually pretty cool. So here we actually do activate a mean reversion condition, and technically entry into mean reversion conditions is a CCI roll down of 1/10 of the longest overexpanded period. So here we would use a 22 period CCI roll down to gain entry into trend. Right? I actually recommend using 1/3 of your position size to immediately enter when the condition is active, and the remaining 60%, Jesus, 70% of the position can be entered on the relative swing high condition. So we would actually use a 22 period CCI roll down to capture trend entry, which would have happened right here at this location, which is the exact swing high of that relative move. Now, given this move was so ridiculously strong, I personally would not have taken it. But it's kind of funny to see conditions still play out despite my personal bias disagreeing with it. And that's one of the reasons why you need to be unemotional in trading. Because quite honestly, these conditions just play out so accurately and so frequently that common sense falls subordinate to the strategy itself. And that is truly powerful, right? Where we actually enter a mean reversion condition and then we see implied trend continuation, like we had a pull, a flag, a pull, a flag, a pull, except a mean reversion condition was activated, so we actually ended up getting the mean reversion. It's just absolutely uncanny. Anyway, TradingView is about to kick me off of this idea because I've taken too long. But it's been a pleasure. Stay safe and be short. My God. That's the keys to the kingdoms, folks. I really hope this loads. My God. Come on. Does this happen to anyone where the TradingView idea doesn't load? Because this happened to me like 2 times in a row. I actually have a problem with that. Anyway, were you guys taking notes? Nicholas E.T. Carvalho, that's a cool name. Hello, new to your channel. Do you have an in-depth explanation of your strategy? Looks very interesting. Yeah, there's a playlist that goes over each of the indicators, which is the basics. But if you truly want an in-depth explanation, you're going to have to pay for it. Since in-depth took me 7 hours of me just talking to actually record everything I had to say. And, well, you just saw the amount of information I went over in 20 minutes. So, it's there's certainly a lot I have to say. But really, I'll be honest, if you just sit here and watch my streams every day, you'll eventually just absorb the strategy by osmosis. But if you really want everything I have to say about what I'm doing here, I do recommend the course. It's good stuff. Water. I'm actually pretty annoyed by this. Can we figure out why this is happening? Just gonna try recording this real quick. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Look at that. It's a 3-second idea and it won't upload. I don't know. I'll contact support about it. Does anyone know what's happening there? I'd love to know. Oh, it's even managing my... Okay, I think I understand the problem here. Yeah, it's using the wrong microphone. So if I do that... Also, I just want to point out how Tensor Tom's old website, the scammer, he attempted... Or when you log into the site, he attempts to access your webcam. Like, that is just so sketchy and a huge red flag. And then camera, we're just gonna... That might fix it. Okay, we're gonna try this again. Okay, who's ready? Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. That's not gonna do it. God damn it. Well, I guess I'll have to troubleshoot it after the stream. Sorry for wasting your time. Let's get into some analyses. You guys want me to look at any coins? Okay, let's just go over the questions. Good evening, everyone from the UK. Hello, Great Days. It's been a pleasure. Sakurani says... Sakurani. God damn it. Sakurai. Isn't Sakurani like a Japanese folklore thing? I want to look it up. Sarukani. It's from something. I know it is. Great Day says, is any indicator for the time period of potential move likely to happen? Is there any indicator for the time period of it? I really like the way that's phrased. I mean, sure, we can actually define entry for you with a 105 period CCI roll down. Ooh, that'll work really well. Oh my god. Yeah, this is going to be my short entry, guys. 105 period CCI roll down. And I'm going to set that alert right now. Oh my god. I set that on plot 3, if I'm correct. Yeah, 105. Cool. So I will be calling a secondary short entry, but let's just wait for it. So we want DAD CCI. We want plot 3. We want it to be crossing down. And we want it to be crossing the 100 value. Okay. That'll do. Short BTC. Nice, guys. Nice, nice, nice. How are we doing on viewers? 26. Very good today. I think the goal was 50 by the end of the month, but I gotta talk to a guy about doing some white hat SEO. Get the viewers up. You know, honestly, if I probably changed the tags of the video, I would be doing a lot better, but I'm gonna work on that today. I'm gonna put the effort in. Yeah, I'm just kind of about providing a good product and expecting people to flock to me, but obviously there's more to that. Nicholas DT, do you have any questions for me? I'd be happy to look at any coins you like. Sakurai says the information was too strong. It didn't even let you upload to TV. Keep it on stream only. It's too bad. Vet, Nano, and Rep. I'll do Nano first, because I know it was in a pretty strong uptrend until recently. Yeah, uptrend is broken. I don't think there's anyone you can actually short this. Let's identify if it's crossed its relevant mean reversion pivots. I'm pretty sure it has. 115, it has. And let's see how far down this is going to retrace, yeah? 115. Can anyone tell me what 115 is a reference to? If you do, I'll give you a cookie. More specifically, bring me 115. It's a great... I'm not going to say it. You got to figure it out. I'll give you a hint. It is an Easter egg, though. From a video game. See if anyone can figure it out. Yeah, nanos cross mean inversion pivots. I don't know if there's anywhere you can short this, but if you can, I would. Okay. Rep. Hey, this has held up pretty well from the looks of it. How would we be able to imply trend continuation, and have we crossed any relevant mean inversion pivots? Ooh, well, mean inversion pivots wouldn't even matter because the volatility overhead is actually already evaporated. So that means it's actually 115 period 2. Actually, have we already completed the mean inversion? We have. We got to the 110. So that was the mean. That's really cool. Like as look at that. Look at this. 115 or 110 is the mean inversion pivot. So we bounce on it once, and then the second time we enter it, that's where we get strong selling pressure. That is just uncanny, and it implies reversion to the purple line, which honestly haven't hit yet, and we have been contained by the compressing band. Like how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know, if we want to imply trend continuation, we might be able to go on the 4-hour. Honestly, if you just want to try buying the swing low of this, Wave PM looks really muddy, but that's just because we're trading heavily in a lateral range. Any kind of new expansion would be funky. I wouldn't rely on a Wave PM cross here. Probably just try to grab the swing low. Honestly, if you bought right now, it might work out for you. I'll just draw something out. It's like a small scalp. It's risky, though. It's really risky. I'll post it anyway. Yeah, we could actually, like, do that and then have a secondary take profit even higher. So we could, like... But we would still need to expect retracement down to the previous mean. So really, I don't want to trade this until it breaks out unless we're just doing a small scalp. And that just assumes static support and resistance, so I'm not going to call it. Someone said vet, right? Static support and resistance, man. People want to play it. Can't I technically download it? Bumming me out, man. BCH BTC. I know a cat with charts is trying to short it right now. I'm gonna get a tree bar. I'm really hungry. Hold on. Okay. Also, are you guys tired of this song yet? I've been playing it for like 2 months. I got nothing to say about this, man. The way this volatility overhead has emerged, it's just not ideal. Okay, bat. Also, Sydney said, wait, who? Henry says Black Ops, right? Yeah, it was the Easter egg song from Nazi Zombies, which I was really into when I was like a kid. Okay. Wow. This looks pretty strong. reversion to the 100. Oh my god. Look at that. 100 the longest. Reverts exactly to the 100 and then continues trend. I think this is a bit way. This has to retrace, unless it's going completely parabolic. You know, wow, this is a lot stronger than I thought. I'll keep an eye on it to define retracement values. Maybe look for a quad CCI entry. I don't have anything yet. Okay. I think this has to retrace a little bit further, so I'm just going to set a static alert. Mana and Neo. Static support, man. Like what? Do you want to just do like a 10-to-1 profit ratio and see what happens? Sure. But I think Bitcoin's about to go in a serious downtrend, so like what's the point of taking a long on an alt right now? Right? I guess I can just drop it. Okay. What we got? FUSD. Gotcha. Oh, I was going to look at BCHA. This is my least favorite ticker to type in of all time. Just got to say that. Such a goofy chart, man. Okay. Can we expect trend continuation? Let's set a CCI roll down. Yeah? Ooh. Man, I'm going to take so many shorts. Hold on. Okay, it's still the right value. I need BCH crossing. No. Okay, let's see what happens there. And then FUSD. Okay. I mean, FUSD is just basically Bitcoin on leverage. So since I have a bearish expectation on Bitcoin, same here, right? Here we have the 270 period. I'll draw it out for you just for funsies. Okay. 270. Yep, that mean aversion condition already activated, so it's actually already completed. Now we're seeing high volatility on the mean itself. So I don't know, is there like a longer mean aversion pivot we can plan for? There's not. However, there is new downward expansion on the wave PM. That's new net downward expansion. That's bearish. That's a very bearish daily chart. So we had the previous upward net expansion, but then the CCI rolled down, hurt it, and now we actually have downward expansion. So probably going to get retesting of previous lows. Sorry, guys. What else we got? Ergo BTC. Is there a ticker for that? Oh, there is. Okay, I have no opinion on this whatsoever. None. Hold on, I can do one thing for you. 400. Okay. So if price manages to go up 23%, you would be able to expect it to go up another 55%. That's pretty volatile, I'll be honest. Sure, we can set an alert for it. Okay. Ergo, crossing, Bollinger Band Meow Mix, lower band 1. Ergo long. See what happens. Yeah. Okay. Check the comments one last time, then I'm gonna go buy groceries. Litecoin and Bitcoin probably the same as the rest. Just wondering if it's good to add some more. I actually already have a Litecoin short condition set to trigger on an alarm. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, I want to short this. Oh, it's so close. Is it the 4 hour? What period do I have this set on? 400, that's why. Okay, 200. Like, we should have slope probability volatility. Oh my god, it's perfect. Yeah, short this. Absolutely. Like, we had a 5% volatility pop to the upside. I would be more than happy to bet on trend continuation. Let's see what kind of downside we can predict here. Okay, let's check our long-term mean reversion pivot, just so we're all clear here. So I'm pretty close to actually calling this. To the 220 mean. Oh my god. It's huge. Yeah. That's big. We're going to expect a 28% downside. So we could use quad CCI to bet on trend continuation and entry. But you know, I would do some low leverage because we're probably going to get some high price volatility around here. But yeah, short it. Looks great. Tell BTC. I think that's going to be the last coin I look at today. Actually, viewership keeps going up. God damn it. Okay, I'll stay. What was I looking at? I don't even remember what you told me. Tell. Ah, what you told me. Funny. Man. Is there an Ethereum pairing? Tell F. I don't know how to deal with this, man. No. Sorry. Okay, get your coins in, my boys. Otherwise, I'm inclined to look at MFT. I don't know what to think about that. Hold on, we can actually do something cool here. Ooh. Ooh. Holy hell, that's a lot of mass. 6 hour? Seems to have worked, actually. 500. Okay, no, we're not gonna have that mean reversion pivot for a while, I'll be honest. 'Cause that's just new downward expansion. We broke long-term support. Like some long-term support. Guys, do you see how many people have stopped out of this trade? This is why you don't use static support and resistance. Like, I tried to use static support and resistance for a few calls this month, and well, we've all promptly regretted it. I think we lost like 8 trades in a row. Something ridiculous like that. But the profit ratio was around 4-to-1, so, you know, you just gotta win 2 trades and you're back to even. Roughly, of course. Right? Percent upside is not the same as percent downside. Like, as soon, like, look at all these people who stopped out of that. Christ, that's 35% downside. Holy moly. Can we like keep on betting that XRP is going to continue going down? I swear to God. Mean inversion pivot's so far away, and we're just going to get another CCI roll down. God, I think I'm just going to short like all the coins. It's ridiculous. Ask me any cool questions about anything you want. AMA. I think we're getting new all-time highs here, right? Yup. I don't trust that in the least. You know, our volatility overhead technically already evaporated, I think, right? Let's take a quick look at the weekly. Now, I want a short, just not seeing the condition required. And I don't do fundamental analysis, so don't take my word for anything on this chart, please. I mean, I just want to like point out the daily chart real quick. Or the weekly, excuse me. You know, we had the implied crash pattern. These are just very similar moves. Significant retracement. Significant retracement. I'm just surprised that our retracement value is actually, well, we did 100% retrace. I'm not entirely sure what to think of that. You know, it's... you know, I would say it's not natural, but I don't have the perspective, I'll be honest. This is not my area of expertise, and I'm not afraid to say that. I'm going to put it like this. The world economy bubble is only really going to pop when China stops building ghost cities. That's the condition. You know, we see the ghost cities stop being built. That'll be the day. Okay? Until then, anything's possible. Bearish, how did you get into trading? It's a better hobby than video games. Like 4 years ago, I just didn't feel all that productive playing video games. I'm like, well, what's something that's similarly stimulating and takes up a lot of my time, but is better for me? So trading was the answer. What leverage do you recommend to go short on Litecoin BTC? I normally go 3x. Depends where your stop loss is, man. I know that's kind of a cop-out, but it's gonna be tricky to play this one. I mean, if you're on the weekly chart up here, just look at how crazy these moves are. Like, how confident are you that it's not going to go another 2% to the upside? Like, sure, there's 20% at the downside. You just really need to be careful about finding those entries. Sniper Bill. Good stuff, man. Great days. I have not tried that kind of meditation. There's a really big misconception with meditation. People say, what do you meditate on? Or how do you perform it? The whole thing of Zen is it's the exact opposite of that. You do not strive for it. Instead, you stop striving for other things. And Zen is what takes its place. It is the absence the more you attempt to understand it, the more of what it's not comes to mind. So, meditation is more of letting go than attempting to hold on to an ideal. Yeah, like Western meditation is all about focus and concentration, but it's really the exact opposite of that. It's bizarre. And you hear all these Zen stories, and the more you attempt to focus on their meaning, the less they make sense. As what it's really about is letting go of expectations. Colin Vetter says, what tells you the longest overextended period on that indicator? How high the EM is. Simple Rec expects bullish continuation. Sure, man, if you expect, or rather, if you can believe that the mean reversion condition will fail for the first time in a year, make that bet. There's not been a single instance where a mean reversion on the 4-hour chart has failed. Or rather, the compression condition, let's put it like that, has failed. Right? There's not a single instance in all of this. Actually, I'm going to give you guys some homework. If you can find a mean reversion condition that's failed on this chart, I will give you a free lesson. What else you guys got for me? How we doing? Doing good. We're gonna play some video games. Just end this stream by playing a game. Why not? Sure, I'm gonna do that. I don't give a damn. We're playing into the Gungeon. Buckle up! Here we go. I'm okay with that. Reverse firewalls, man. Always have a reverse firewall activated. It's super important. This is like one of the only games I still play, like, at all. Maybe once or twice a week, but it is just golden. And I'll be honest, I don't have a way to capture my screen's audio and give it to you guys, so... Good news, though. I think... What run am I doing? Oh, this is a good run. We're good. Okay. For some god-awful reason, I decided to start a run in challenge mode, in the gun game mode. I think it's the hardest iteration you could possibly do. Although, to be honest, the lag is pretty bad with the, whatchamacallit. The screen recorder, that's what it's called. Oh, turbo mode, that's what the last part is called. Come on. I lose flight in the middle of the pit. That's great. That's not cool. I don't know. I'm going to do this. Shark Dad. So you get to watch me play video, and I'll probably still answer any questions you have. I'll probably quit when I get hungry, though. Okay, I should actually have the comments that you guys are posting on here, just for funsies. Okay. Oh, high stress. That's good. I think that means I die in one hit if I mess up this room. Oh, no, it just moves me down to a half heart. Yeah, there it is. Have I played Off-World Trading Company? I have not. I wish the trading part was better done, huh? Yeah, I heard it was a bit too procedural. Roguelikes are my go-to at the moment. But I think I'm just going to do a regular run so I don't ruin everything. Okay. Simple Rick says, I am short, but I think they will trick masses into a full bull market, I believe. Yeah. Hold on. I just realized something. This is empty. I need to fix that. Nobody said that was empty the entire stream. Come on, guys. What's this game called? This is Enter the Gungeon. It's a roguelike. You always start the same way, and your run progresses heavily on RNG and your skill. So, I'm sure you've heard of roguelikes before, but I'm a big fan. I think it came out in 2014. Not my favorite. This is a shotgun shell that shoots shotguns that shoots shotgun shells. It's fantastic. Although, to be honest, it's really not my favorite. There are better B tier weapons. No time for D tier though. Okay, all that's left is the boss. Let's see how I can do. Nope. Nope. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, damn it. You get a health bonus if you don't take damage in the fight, but do what you can. And I think I should be able to do the secret floor. Yep. Perfect. Down we go. Dad, how did you find out about Bitcoin? I bought things online with Bitcoin. That's my entire answer. That's all you get. No, but really, practical use. I'm not telling you what I bought. Sorry, fam. What's the best way to get started with your work? Fishing Academy is not open yet. I'm pretty sure it's for sale in the shop. It should be. I'll totally check up on that one. Have you clicked on the store page, or? I'd love to hear why that's not working. But yeah, the Fishing Academy is the best way to learn, and of course, tuning into the live streams every day. Yeah, there's 6 parts. First, I talk about the basics of volatility theory. Then, or rather, just how Bollinger Bands work, the expansion and compression. Then next up is I talk about vocabulary, the 4 kinds of volatility. Third, I talk about CCI, which is super important. CCI is actually just like a lateral representation of a Bollinger Band with mean absolute deviation instead of standard deviation. It's pretty important. A lot of people don't understand how CCI works and just think it's like every other oscillator, but there's more to it than that. So I just picked up an item that whenever I flip a table over, it turns into a rocket. And while it's not useful, it's pretty damn cool. Okay, ready? Oh, okay, wait, hold on. It's ridiculous. Oh, I'm kind of sad I've gotten pretty regular guns so far. There's a lot of cooler stuff. Should I get the rocket-powered bullets? I think I should. We'll save up for it. Okay, start page seems not to have the purchase course button. That's correct. You should, I'll fix that. Yeah, you should go to our products page and then purchase it from there. It's not on the main page, but it does work from the store page. Thank you for pointing that out. I will fix it this afternoon. You know, because I had to use 2 different payment processors, it's not as straightforward as I wanted it to be. Right, because I have to do the subscriptions and the actual, no, the call subscription. No, it's kind of funny how many people, never mind. Oh, what did I just do there? Come on. Okay, let's see if I can do this again. Honestly, just the DPS of the shotgun, or the shell, excuse me, is just really poor. Like, I have a better time with the sniper that's 2 tiers below it. Like, if you get the bullet and the shell, well, the bullet is, well, a bullet, and it shoots guns that shoots bullets, and you get to dual wield them, so. Also, please continue to ask me more questions about either Bitcoin or my personal life, because I'm having fun. Somebody said the streams needed to be longer, so figured I'd distract myself and answer your questions. Beautiful. 2 keys, ugh. And a mimic. That won't do. Although I'm kind of happy there's a mimic, because now apparently they drop additional items. Ooh, katana bullets. Green flames. I'm into it. Oh, there's like so many secret chest rooms here. Should I open these? Is it worth it? Yeah. The boxing glove. Can I I'm gonna munch that. I don't want it. And I think the shell. Yeah, you get to combine 2 guns and turn it into a different gun of equal or lower rarity. Fish in a barrel. Oh, I accept. And should I go for the secret floor? I don't think so. I don't have enough health. Ah, decoy. Man, really bad RNG this run, but guess I'll just have to rely on getting good. I forgot to buy the rocket bullets. I don't think I got enough anyway. This is a fish in a barrel, and it shoots other fish. Okay. Mini boss. Okay. There is a new... Oh, wow. How did I get into music production? That's actually a pretty fun story. You know, when I was in high school, I needed like 1 more art credit. And so I decided, hey, why don't I join band? And I've never played an instrument before that. And so I pretended I was good at drums. And it turns out I was good at drums. So I played drums, and then she put me on marimba, my music teacher, because, well, she wanted me to actually learn how to play real instruments. Quote unquote real. Oh, that was a mimic. Hold on. Did you see that? Ooh, I can kick his ass. Okay, where we go? He has green flame on him, so I can just wait it out. God damn, what a shitty place to deal with a Mimic. However, that's a good item. I'll pick that up. Very nice. Anyway, so I faked it until I made it, and I got good enough at writing songs, like over the next few years, that I decided to go to music school. And then in music school, well, kind of realized I wasn't the top 1% of musicians. And I did go for music production, but given how new artists just all produce themselves in their basement these days, it wasn't, what's the word? It wasn't economically viable. I wasn't going to make a living doing it, even if I liked it. So I decided to build a skill that actually made me money, and that's trading. So I'm pretty happy with the way things turned out. Let's see here. Oh, God. Oh, the bundle of wands. What a good gun. It's a bunch of wands that are duct taped together into a shotgun. I'm really happy I got this. It's technically not even that high of a tier, but it still is ridiculous. Okay. Oh, and it turns people into chickens too, which is super useful. I'm just gonna do the boss. I don't think it's worth... Well, we should check what's in that store. I have 130. Oh, God. Flak bullets, that's a must buy. And then I would get double vision, but I already have a good active item. It does what it sounds like. Doubles your shots. Okay. My least favorite thing to do. Okay, we got green fire. We can probably... Oh, are you fucking... That annoys me. Yeah, not getting any health bonuses at this stage is not good. Potion of gun friendship. I'm gonna go for that. It's just too good. Although I have pretty much no health. I can probably still win. Bundle of wands. Okay. Hello. I wonder if the chance to turn into chickens works on the flak bullets as well. I just realized, there we go. I'm going to turn down the video quality just a touch. That's better. You know, dude, Sakurai asks, what did my parents say when I started trading? Not much, dude. We don't talk that much. Kind of just make my own living from home and go hide in the mountains. It's kind of my life. I am not the most social person. I have like one friend I go hiking with every Sunday. And not much else. I'm kind of happy with that. Like, my social needs are very low. All these green chests. Radiated bullets. Okay. Oh, come on. That's 2 hearts right there. Great. Okay, this should be difficult. Never mind. Oh, old Goldie, thank God. Finally a good gun. Nope, that's it. This just became a good run. Let's do it. I actually already did turn off my VSync. See? I unchecked it. And reducing my resolution seemed to have helped a bit, but... Actually, and I'm going to do one other thing. There we go. Still a bit wonky. Let's put it back up. Okay, that's a little bit better. No, I hate this guy. Whew. High stress, man. The Makarov, how awful. Okay, well, let's just speedrun this. Ain't no thing. It is a thing, apparently. Great Dis says, LOL, I haven't played video games in years. You know what, bad? Barely have any time for it these days anyway. I have 1 heart left, so this should be finishing up pretty quickly. I got a good gun though, so there's still hope. Just whether or not I can beat the entire game on a single heart. What will you do when I make it? I don't think anything's really gonna change, man. I kind of already live the life I want to live. I go into the forest every day. I don't know, maybe I'll... gold chest. The dragonfire, I'm gonna turn the resolution up. It's just worth it. Man, I already do think I made it, you know? I work a few hours a day. Pretty happy, man. Spooky. Oh, come on. And to think I was doing so well. Beautiful. Okay, let's do it. Let's go in the store. Another heart. That'll get me on. If you beat the game in a single heart, I'm tipping you Bitcoin. I just got another heart though. Oh! Homing bullets! If you get a shotgun and homing bullets, man. Okay. Wish me luck. Oh, thank God. I can actually do this one. Oh, fuck. There's the half heart. This is it, guys. One mistake and it's all over. Switching to old Goldie. Trusty gun. Goodness. Oh. That's something else, let me tell you. Thank God for old Goldie, though. 13 bullets left in it, though. That should be fine. Shells, I suppose. You want to get technical. Everything is fine. Hey, am I allowed to buy a heart? I want to buy a Kina heart, and then we'll be on our way. Fifth floor, second to last floor. We can do this, guys. Considering how unlucky I have been on this run, not bad. Two bullets. Okay. That's it. Switching to the bundle of wands. Okay. Why shark, actually? One of the things I've come up with recently is I have a shark fin on me head, and the mustache is the dad. It works pretty well for me. Potion of gun friendship? Okay. Not okay. Not cool. Also, shark is a trading term, if you want to accept that. Ugh. Gonna refill old Goldie's ammo. What a good girl. Bundle of wands. Something else, man. Let me tell you. I'm not doing that again. We're just teleporting over. Also, I had this period where I just came up with as many synonyms to dad and shark as possible. We had like progenitor wabagong, father fish, Pope sand shark, and what was another one? Ancestral squaliform was one of my favorites. I was ancestral squaliform for a bit back in the day. Do I know any other languages? Nope. Not really, man. You think I should feed my dragonfire? I should feed something. Get rid of the magnum. And I guess the Makarov, because I don't use either of those. Give me guns! Are you kidding? The worst gun in the game. Crossbow. Okay. Well, got what I paid for. A key. Where does it go? I'm gonna open this box. The metronome! Oh my god. Okay, so every time I get a kill without taking damage, I increase my subsequent damage. So I'm either gonna snowball really hard here or totally choke. Oh, but I'm not allowed to change guns if I do it. So I'm gonna do old Goldie and see how well that works for me. You should stream on Twitch and step your game up if you ever have the time. It's not a bad idea. I'm gonna go visit the final shop before I do the final boss, and I'm gonna stack my old Goldie a bit. And hopefully I can buy some ammo. Because old Goldie is the way of the future. Like, when you're saying I should stream on Twitch, are you talking about, like, stocks or video games, man? Or, not stocks, crypto, Jesus. fuck. Okay. Sorry, this is a Christian stream. How would you celebrate if I make 10 mil this year? Wow, what a great question. I would probably... I would buy a new computer. Probably do that after like 1,000. Just kidding. Yeah, I should probably just buy... I'm actually waiting to buy a new computer until... oh, ammo. Until the new Mac Pro comes out. I know it's going to be a waste of money, but... I don't really want to waste time on that front. Okay, no bullet modifiers to buy. I'll just buy one shield. And I'll just grab the bullet of the past just for fun. Oh, I had no reason to do this. That's fine. I guess I could look for the last chest. But then I would have to swap weapons and I don't want to lose my stack. Okay. My god, I do a lot of damage. Should I go do the final boss now? Okay. Wish me luck. The dragon. How would I celebrate if I made 10 million? Probably get a beach house down in the Turks. Oh, you kidding me? I saw it coming too. Well, it's not over. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to get the old Mac Pro, because how many years old is it now? It's like a really old computer. Also, this is totally casual, my friends. Don't worry about a thing. Whew. There it is. See ya. Okay, I'm gonna go find what's in this chest over here. Crypto and video games. You know, I don't think that's really a niche market at all. People won't do both, do they? Really good at trading and really good at video games. I'll think about it. Ain't no thing. Yeah, I'd totally go to Turks and Caicos. I had a lot of childhood memories down there. Okay, let's see what's in this chest. Face melter. Except I just lost my bonus by picking that up, but that's fine. Spend the last of my money while I still can. I didn't get a single hard upgrade this entire game, which is absolutely ridiculous. So, okay. And should I refill any ammo, you think? Dragonfire, maybe? Yeah. Oh my god. Let's give it a run. Final floor, my friends. Let's do it. And mind you, I'm playing this in turbo mode, so everything is happening 1.5 times faster than normal. Just in case you wanted it to be extra ridiculous. In fact, I can't even bear to play it in regular mode. It's just too slow. Okay, we're gonna see how far we can get with old Goldie. Ah.
Did you run this, or is this still the variables?
Okay. Have any of you guys been to the Caribbean? Okay. Okay, what is something I always wanted to do but never found the courage to? That's a tough one. I can't even think of anything. There's not many things that I want to do that I haven't done. I know it seems like a cop-out, but I've done some pretty crazy things, man. .73 bullets. I need to find the boss fast, otherwise I'm going to lose the metronome bonus. I think it does up to like 125% extra. Great Day says trading gives emotion spikes, games give emotion spikes too, plus crypto projects like football teams are kind of like religion addictive. Yeah, there certainly is a tribalism to it, isn't there? Like, the amount of people who get super caught up in Do I have personal trainer for gym sessions? I haven't really needed one yet. I mean, once I hit that plateau, I'm sure I'm gonna like buy into it, but I just haven't gotten to that level, I suppose. I think this marks... Oh, okay, well there goes my bonus. God damn it. Unity ring, oh my god. Did I just do that? I just did that. Okay, well this run is over. I just killed myself. That's it, fam. I accidentally just took 2 hearts of damage. I don't know if it's possible for me to beat the double lick with no damage. Like something absolute, like, look at this. Usually you find the final boss within the, like, the first half of the floor, but there it is. Okay. That's game. That was pretty good, though. I'm satisfied with that, I suppose. It was a pretty good run. Should I try again? Yes or no? Hear what you guys think. Kirill Paramachov says, late question 105 roll down could happen after another leg up, right? Yeah, absolutely, man. I'm betting on it. Just waiting for my signal to run, and then I should be able to pull that trigger. Let me know what you think. How many viewers? I'm kind of curious. More than 10. That's fine. Maybe. What else I got? Oops, I just tried to open Ableton. That's gonna break everything. Binding of Isaac. Oh my god. Yeah, we'll do that. Have I ever heard of RSD? Pickup company. I have no idea what that means. I've never heard that phrasing. Father with the fishing rod. It's cute. Yeah, if I probably close TradingView, I might have a little bit better. Okay, this isn't gonna upload. That's too bad. As far as Binding of Isaac goes, oh my god. Do I have sound on for this? I do not. Let's give it a try. I played a lot of Isaac. We're gonna do Eden, I think. Oh. Okay, I just wasted an Eden token. I didn't mean to. Yeah, I'll be done. I need to go eat food. Time is it? 3? I've been streaming for 2 hours, guys. Almost 2 hours. I'll check Bitcoin one last time and I'll be on my way. I'm probably not going to do that again, though. I'll be honest. It was a one-time thing. I mean, I'm just waiting for all my short triggers to fire. I have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4 short triggers I'm waiting for. That's it, though. All right, folks. You stay cozy. I'll see y'all later.